Dun, 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 dun. That's for you who watching the video. Dun, 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 dun. Because you got the very first gasp of air that came out of my mouth. But hey, meanwhile, goodness to you. It's Sporty King. All right. And you know, I always say goodness. Why? Because I don't know whether you're watching morning, afternoon, or evening. But isn't it great to have good in front of your salutation? Look, I'm on. I got less than a minute for today's meeting. Session. And you know, I'll give my final tech tip of the year. And that is come on 2 or 3 minutes early, 3 to 5 minutes earlier, depending on the length of your session, so that people have time to settle in. You know, no one's sitting around waiting for you to come on. Well, maybe some people are. Depends on how how retired they are. We got less than a minute for today's message. But I always say that gives everybody a chance to close out what they're doing and come on in and sit in and get in on the live version. But there's never anything wrong with the video. All right, on the video. Okay, that was that. But anyway, it is 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern. So let's roll. So, hey, goodness to you. And I don't know whether you say goodness. And I say goodness. Why? Because it's great to have good in your front of your salutation. But I did that extra one because I want to add a little something else to you today. And that is welcome to Final Friday. This is the final Friday of 2024. So welcome to it, and let's enjoy it, and let's get into it, all right? Let me know where you're watching them from when you come in. So welcome to Gift Friday. There we go, wrong one. There we go, Gift Friday. I created it because so often we hear people say TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. But I say, what the Lord does Friday have to the person that took their last breath on Thursday? So I use what I learned through Psalm 92 and 2. And that is, it is good to proclaim your unfailing love in the morning, your faithfulness in the evening. Therefore, instead of using TGIF, I use TGIT. Not thank God it's Thursday, but TGIT, thank God it's today. And then TGIT, thank God it's tonight. And when I put those two in the equation, I get a chance to use another one of my favorite scriptures, and that is Matthew 6 and 34. And oh, nope, wait a minute. Sometimes I go ahead of myself. No, I'm right. Matthew 6 and 34, and that is, so don't worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will bring its own worries. TGIT, thank God it's tonight. Today's trouble is enough for today. TGIT, thank God it's today. Because the darkness always precedes the light. And that's why I was about to proceed and go too fast to get to this next one. And that is, let's not kick TGIF to the side, to the curb. Why don't we come up with another reason for TGIF, another use? And that is trusting God is free. Trusting God is free. Think about it. What does it cost for you to receive the greatest gift of every single day? The gift and blessing of waking up. Doesn't cost you a dime. And so that's why we want to do some math. Let's do some subtraction and some addition. Let's take the TGIF and let's take the T in TGIF and move it from the front to the end. And we get GIFT. GIFT. God is for today. And so Gift Friday, excuse me, is the online sharing of one of my original poetic messages and its original uses to inspire audience online, in person, or in spirit, because you need the inspiration so that you can doll it out, right? Each poem will then be my gift to you. What you'll do is you hear me read it here, and then I will share the gift, and then I'll drop it in the thread on Facebook and LinkedIn so that you can download your own colorful keepsake copy, and feel free to share it. That's not a problem at all. And if you're watching on YouTube, just get on over there to Facebook or LinkedIn and get your copy. Meanwhile, today is the final, I want to put that in there again. Today is the final Friday of 2024. And so I've chosen a poem that speaks to appreciation and new beginnings. Now, this week's poem, this week's poem is from my book, I Found Out I'm Living, an Affirmation of Life. A storyline in poetry about releasing the physical self to affirm the spiritual. See, it's the sequel to I Found Out I'm Dying, a celebration of life, which is a book about letting go of the physical and recognizing that you should celebrate living, not dying. And so this is letting go of embrace after you've let go of the spiritual. Now really embrace the spiritual side of yourself and really enjoy it and affirm that you are doing that living. And so this poem is called Your Name Came to Mind. Today, I took a moment to enjoy my life. Didn't map it out too tough, made no guidelines to success, put no time limit on it, no expectations. I just enjoyed it, I must confess. Soaked in some sun, heard smiles, felt my name. My journey was, excuse me, my moment was a journey, an exchange. For as my spirit lifted to enjoy this higher plane, I found myself a child again. I just enjoyed it, I must explain. Didn't stop to worry about paying a bill, no responsibility, no aches and pains, really no time to kill. You see, today I took a moment to enjoy my life. I looked around, counted each blessing I could find. Then I looked for blessings I couldn't see, and your name came to mind. I've used this poem as an online greeting card to say thank you. I miss you. Hope all is well. Your name came to mind. You see, and my bet is that we're all getting better at saying those three things. Thank you. I miss you. Hope all is well. Yet what I want us to focus on are three stanzas in the poem. The first is the opening line. Today, I took a moment to enjoy my life. Are you taking a moment? Are you taking a moment to enjoy your life? In fact, take 3 moments. As I learned through my good friend and stress mastery instructor guru, Dr. Heidi Hanna, all right, the three steps to what is called the brain recharge process. These are the 3 moments, the brain recharge process. And it's not making sure that you have your BFF, not your best friends for life, but let your BFF be breathing, feeling, and focusing, which is taking the time to optimize energy and information flow to the brain. So your goal is to calm, cue, and control your brain. And breathing tells your heart to think about what we're feeling. And no emotion is wrong. What you feel is absolutely right. No emotion is wrong. And then you want to focus on your breathing to take care of whatever you're feeling. So what you need for the brain recharge process are 5 to 10 minutes, 2 or 3 times a day to recharge your brain and process the positive experiences of your day. See, don't focus on the negative. Focus on those positive experiences of your day. And though it's important to recharge your brain, the length of time depends upon your individual needs. So you say, well, I don't have 5 to 10 minutes, 2 to 3 times a day. Hey, do 1 to 3 minutes once a day. Do what you can, because the key is not the length of time, but the key is to recharge your brain by focusing on those positive experiences. That's the stanza 1. Then the next stanza is, I soaked in some sun, heard smiles, felt my name. I want you to let your imaginations flow and do what I call reassign your senses. Reassign your senses. Did you see what it said? Soaked in some sun, heard smiles, felt my name. So don't see a smile, hear it. Don't see a smile, hear it. Have you ever looked at a picture that as you're looking at the picture, you're starting to hear maybe a conversation? If you look at a picture of children in the playground, won't you hear them playing? You know, that's what art should do. It affects your other senses. So reassign your senses. And then also, don't you hear your name? I mean, don't just hear your name, feel it. You ever had that feeling when you were holding your breath, hoping that your name would be called to win something, to get a chance to do something, and you hear your name, and it's yes, so you reassign your senses. So don't just hear your name, feel it, feel it. And then the last stanza I want you to think about is a wonderful reminder We're all surrounded with blessings in a world committed to complaints. Wow. We're all surrounded with blessings in a world committed to complaint. Everybody wants to complain, but there's a lot of blessings. I remember getting my car repossession experience. That's what I call it. After they came and took their car, I went inside, sat on my couch, pointed to my stereo, my curtains, my TV, and other material possessions that brought me joy. And even as I did that, some had memories. Some of those things had stories of who gave them to me or who helped me choose them. See, I was able to focus on that. Are you a part of that story for someone? Are you a part of the story? I once posted a meme that said, don't support people's fears, expand their imagination to overcome them. And then the commentary that goes along with that, it reminds people someone who's afraid is already reciting enough negative stuff to keep themselves down and away from making the move toward victory. There are times where your empathy must clearly outshine any trace of sympathy so that your support can help clear their path. See, a lot of people are saying, oh, well, I can't do this. Oh, this is going to happen to me. They've got enough stuff going on in their minds, doubt that they should take that chance. And they don't need you to come and push them down even further. Yeah, you're right. No, they need that support to say, hey, this is you. This is you. See yourself in that victory. You can do it. Nobody else can. And see, that's the empathy feeling is that, oh man, like I said, what I did, I call it my car repossession experience. Oh man, they took your car. No. Yo, the car, you were making payments on it, right? So it wasn't yours. It still belonged to the bank or to the dealership. But anyway, make sure you are empathetic, not sympathetic. People don't need your sympathy. They don't need you to feel sorry for them. They need your empathy. They need you to understand, be understanding. Okay? Be a part of the story of faith for someone. Faith, F-A-I-T-H, feeling as if there's hope. Help someone believe in themselves. Don't help somebody feel sorry for themselves. So as you take a moment to think of them, hear them smile, feel them say your name. Think also about what you can possibly do with today's gift poem when you get it. You can download it and send it as an online thank you card to say, thank you, I miss you, hope all is well. For as it says, the last stanza I want you to be conscious of, I looked around, counted each blessing I could find. Then I looked for blessings I couldn't see. Your name came to mind. Use this message to remind yourself of your impact on the many lives you touch, seen and unseen. The gift of life that reminds us to say, thank God it's today. Thank God it's tonight. With every turn of the page. Enjoy your gift and think about how you share it. If you like a copy, I'm going to post it in Facebook and LinkedIn's thread. If you like after the broadcast, of course, if you like a copy of the book, you can just email that request to me at sporty@sportyking.com. Okay? And remember, God is for today. Enjoy your gift. Have a safe and savvy weekend and as many weekends as possible, but there'll only be one final Friday of 2024, and you've made it. That's another gift to be thankful for. God bless you. Stay safe and celebrate wisely. Over and out. And let me know where you're looking in from, okay? Even if you're watching the video, I appreciate you. God bless. Peace.